What's up guys, Kevin here from thesportsgeek.com, and in this video I'm going to go over bankroll management strategies. Let me just switch over to the computer and we'll get started on the whiteboard. Okay, so the first thing to do is to set your bankroll, and this is going to be the amount of money you can bet that you can afford to lose in a worst case scenario. Now there's two ways to do it. You can group together all the sports and have just one big bankroll, or how I like to do it, I like to split up my money into the different sports. So for example, I have a bankroll for basketball, a bankroll for football, a bankroll for baseball, etc. Okay, the next rule is to only be betting 1 to 5% of your bankroll on each pick. Now if you want to be really conservative, stick to 1 to 2%. But as long as you're betting with money that you can afford to lose, you should be alright going 3 to 5% on your stronger plays. So how does this look? Let's say you have a $1,000 bankroll. That would simply be $10 to $50 bet on each pick. My third tip for bankroll management is to have a dynamic bankroll. So let's say you start off with $1,000 like in the example above, and let's say you have a pretty brutal start to the season, and now you're looking at just $500 halfway through the season left in your bankroll. You want to make it a dynamic bankroll, so you want to stick to that 1 to 5%. So now you're looking at $5 to $25 per each pick. So you always want to be reevaluating your bankroll, see where you're at, and always be staying as close as you can to the 1 to 5% of your bankroll for each play. My fourth tip here for bankroll management strategies: never chase your losses. So let's say you have a bad week or a couple bad weeks. You'll see a lot of guys who will up their bets. They'll start betting 10, 20% of their bankroll on picks just to try to win back that money. Losing streaks are going to happen, and they're going to happen for longer than you think sometimes. So you never want to up your bet. Always stick to that 1 to 5%. When you chase your losses, that's when you start running out of your money, losing your bankroll, and having to sit out the rest of the season or dip into money that you weren't expecting to use or didn't want to use. So never chase your losses, guys. So my fifth and final tip would be to track your bankroll. I use an Excel spreadsheet for this, but however you want to do it, just keep track of your bankroll. At the start of the year, write down exactly how much you can afford to lose in a worst case scenario, and always be betting 1 to 5% of what you have in your bankroll. And always be updating it so you're using a dynamic bankroll like I mentioned in the third tip. So that's it, guys. Those are your basic sports betting bankroll management strategies. Hope you guys like this video. Click the thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. I know they're short and sweet, but I know they do help beginner bettors. Alright, I'll talk to you later, guys. Cheers. If you aren't subscribed to the Sports Geek videos, click on the subscribe button on the top right. If you're already subscribed, you can check out the 2 featured videos here: Sports Insight Review or a tour of my sports betting man cave.